You're about to experience a Muddy Boot production. Today on Wardens.
Let's grab the girl. She's hurting.
Would you mind blowing in a PBT for me real quick?
So there's 131 boats upriver still. We good? Grab on here. We'll pull you over. They're done. That's an aluminum boat. They're done. There they go.
You're watching Wardens on the Outdoor Channel. Woo!
You know what you did wrong? You're before shooting hours.
There they go.
You want to go to jail, Jay?
In the shadows of the crazy mountains, the Yellowstone River becomes a rainbow of color during the annual Boat Float weekend. Launching jet boats, Wardens are prepared for a crazy weekend.
I guess the thing I like about jet boats is I like being able to go shallow. It's the only watercraft, outside of a raft that you can get up and down this river. It's kind of a challenge to work out of. Tough if you're by yourself. That's why we usually partner up, because the hard parts in the jet boat is not so much running the river, which can be difficult too, but stopping along shore. That's typically when we suck up gravel.
Operation Boat Float takes place in central Montana near Big Timber on the Yellowstone River.
Unlike most motors, there's no propeller, obviously, and the way that they work, it's got a grate down here and an impeller, and it works like a giant vacuum, and it sucks up water through here, and it spins it around this housing, and it actually narrows it down so it's pressurized. So it comes out of this hole right there, and all it is shoot a jet of water. So there's no moving parts down here. There's no propeller to catch in the rocks, and this is what enables us to go so shallow. And this barely hangs maybe an inch below the bottom of the boat. So when you're planed out, you're really only running in about 3 to 5 inches of water, something like that. And it's the only kind of boat where you can get up and down, really gravelly, rocky rivers like this. So they're a lot of fun, a challenge to work out of, but a lot of fun. Some of the things we'll be looking for this weekend is primarily water safety contacts, ensuring that the rafters and any vessel that's being propelled by a paddle, basically, a raft, a canoe, a kayak, they all need to have a life jacket, personal flotation device. How we doing, guys?
Going well.
It is.
Oh no.
Hey, I'll tell you what, we can see that you're not using your trolling motor, but I didn't see your registration on this boat.
We got the numbers in here if you want us to dig them out.
Well, they need to be attached to the boat.
Oh, they're
because otherwise we just stop everybody because we can't tell. But you have had this thing registered?
Yeah, open it up.
All right, well, let's just see the registration then, and you might have to wait till later to stick it on, but we'd like to see it on tomorrow if you're going to use it.
We'll stick it on right now.
Okay.
It's got clips on it.
Oh, it does?
Region 5 Warden Paul Lukey leads this operation and has been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 5 years.
There you go.
Oh,
It's got attachable. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Is that permanent registration sticker on that placard right there?
Yeah, it's on that one.
I saw the green. Okay.
It's 11.
That's the one.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You guys got life jackets?
Yeah. There's mine right there.
I know you having fun?
Indeed, we are. Are you having fun? I'm never doing this again.
We're doing okay. Not as much fun probably as you guys are doing, but we're doing okay. I'm not bored yet.
Yeah, bored. You're not bored yet? Jenny. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. All 3.
Good deal.
I'm permanent.
Yeah.
You're permanent?
You're semi-permanent.
Why?
You don't wear that. That goes on the gold.
That ain't
for my head.
Well, that was surprising. I didn't expect him to pull that out of the cooler.
Wardens Lukey and Fagon continue upriver towards the Maytag Rapids, which can pose a big challenge for rafters. Coming up.
Oh my gosh.
The upper Yellowstone River is known as a great trout fishery and is generally a peaceful float. Today, well, it's a different story. As the annual boat float takes place, it's a 3-day event starting in Livingston and ending in Laurel, Montana.
We'll be making sure that people are safe and sober enough to be driving these motor vehicles, particularly a little bit later in the day after they've had some time to have a few drinks and the sun kind of gets to them. So we'll be doing some general safety checks for that.
With exceptionally high water for this time of year, Wardens Lukey and Fagon head to a section of the river with big rapids, knowing that a rescue or assistance might be around the corner. Not far behind, Warden Sergeant Chris Anderson and Justin Hawkaluk will be joining in the action here on the Yellowstone.
5952.
Go ahead.
We're just gonna hang right across the river from you here, in case somebody gets hung up on this rock here.
No, that's a perfect spot. That's about 10:30, and the mass of floaters are putting on upriver. Probably a couple hundred boats coming down. It's a pretty good sized rapid right now, and the river's high like this. Last year when we were here, we had to do a pretty fair amount of search and rescue. A lot of rafts, people will be floating down this river in rafts that aren't equipped for this river, and they'll flip over in this, and they'll need our help. So that's one of the things we do. A lot of people make it. It's kind of a surprise, and there should be a whole bunch of people coming down. They also lose a lot of their equipment, paddles and life jackets and beer cans, tackle boxes, the whole deal, you name it, everything goes in the water. Pretty good place to sit and wait for them to come and watch them.
Meanwhile, 150 miles to the southwest in Region 7, near Decker, Montana, Warden Mike Krings is on patrol at the Tongue River Reservoir.
This is Tongue River Reservoir State Park in the pretty southeast corner of Montana. It's a pretty good-sized state park. It's water-based. It's right on Tongue River Reservoir. I don't know how big Tongue River Reservoir is exactly. It's as far as surface acres or surface feet or anything like that. It's about 6 miles long, and average is probably about a half mile wide.
Warden Krings has come across a campfire at an unauthorized site.
Good. I'm Mike. I'm local game warden.
Hey, nice to meet you. Brendan.
Brendan. Nice to meet you, Brendan. We actually don't allow fires at these sites.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a sign right here that says, and I guess the grass is starting to hide a little bit. No fires outside of camp rings that we provide.
Okay.
So all these sites out of the main campgrounds can have fires.
Okay.
But,
I did see your sign.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for it to burn down and get the coals, and then I was gonna cook a burger or two on it. On the coals is what I was gonna do.
Yeah. If you want to just toss the stuff that hasn't burned off and cook on the coals.
Okay.
Let you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, and I'll grab something and I'll put water on it and get it out when I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, just toss the burning ones into the lake, and when you're done, put it out real good, but no more fire tonight. Brendan? All right, nice to meet you. Some stuff is people get tickets on, but we give out lots of warnings. We give people the benefit of the doubt, and a lot of times, and it just depends on the situation. That guy was real upfront about it, and he was pretty cool about it, and not that big a deal, so kick it into the lake.
When we return, it's back to the wild and crazy boat float on the Yellowstone.
They're done. That's an aluminum boat. They're done. There they go.
You're watching Wardens on the Outdoor Channel. Woo!
The annual boat float takes place in July on the Yellowstone River between Livingston and Laurel, Montana.
that search and rescue boat from Sweetgrass County that came up. So there's 131 boats upriver still.
This raft comes to rest on a submerged rock right in front of Wardens Anderson and Hawkaluk. They move in to assist.
Yeah, that rock will kind of end your day in one of these things.
With more rafts on the way, the day, well, you could say it could get interesting.
So they just keep coming. Oh, that one was close. That one was close. Oh, there she goes. There's one. Go ahead, let's go get her. Undo it. Hang on, Fagon. I'm trying not to jump in. I'll just drag her. You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna get in the car on my equipment.
That's okay. You want to just flip it over?
Yeah. Thank you.
And you can get back in it, okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. There's another one up there.
What?
Actually, there's another flip over up there.
What you might? Oh, wow.
What? Oh. It's right there. Her friends are coming. Look. You guys get into shore? There's a boated bag right there. Well, yeah, we did. We had a couple of kayaks, and I didn't see one inflatable kayak, one hard kayak. They just flipped. They're not equipped to take that rapid, and they flipped. Lost a bunch of gear. Didn't even have life jackets on, so the other fishing game unit had to go help them out downriver. We did have to kind of yell at one jet boat that came up to help, but they about bumped into us, so hopefully they'll be kind of staying out of our way and helping just to pick up garbage downriver. That's good, clean fun right there for going. Honestly, only half of the people that are going to be on here in about 2 hours from now.
Back at the Tongue River Reservoir near Decker, Montana, Warden Mike Krings is doing water safety checks as well.
Howdy. How you doing? Good, how are you guys doing? Good. Guys, I'm Mike, I'm a local game warden. Just doing some water safety checks. Want to make sure you guys have enough life jackets on you. Can you go ahead and turn the boat motor off real quick? You guys are good? Okay, you guys are good?
Everyone has life jackets, but
I can see you guys have had a little bit to drink. Who's driving the boats?
I haven't had anything.
You haven't had anything? Okay.
Warden Mike Krings works in Region 7 and leads this operation. He's been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 2.5 years.
Would you take off your glasses real quick? Just want to take a look in, make sure you haven't had anything to drink at all. How long have you guys been on the water?
2 hours since noon.
Okay. Do you mind just following my finger for just a second? Okay. Good deal.
Coming up on Wardens.
Would you mind blowing in a PBT for me real quick?
Warden Mike Krings is doing a water safety check on the Tongue River Reservoir, and he's come across boaters who have been doing a little partying.
Oh shit, I probably had probably 7 or 8 beers.
Would you mind blowing in a PBT for me real quick? Okay. You don't appear to be
right.
Okay, overly intoxicated. I just want to make sure that we have sober drivers out here.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I got my brother coming in. I'm not driving the boat anymore.
In Montana, there's no recourse for refusing a breath test while boating, and Krings returns him to his boat, checks the other driver, and is on his way.
They all seem pretty good and willing to cooperate, and you know, I wasn't picking up that anybody was really intoxicated, and nobody was seen operating the vessels, even though they're drifting.
Back at the boat float, several rafts have made the rapids and are now spectating as more boats are on the way.
Watch this raft here, the trampoline. Oh, that made it. Yeah, the big full float made it. We are trying to protect a resource here, which is the Yellowstone River, of course, so we'll certainly be looking for littering. That can be a problem. A lot of people drinking beer out of cans, of course, and that tends to litter as the day goes on, too, so we'll definitely be real careful to keep our eyes on that and catch some people throwing some cans overboard.
Not only are people littering, but also they're picking up debris from wrecks.
Oh, there's some stuff. There's a cooler. Let's go get some garbage. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh.
Springing into action, Wardens Paul Lukey and Derek Fagon move in to assist Anderson and Hawkalock with this capsized pontoon. While Anderson and Hawkalock take care of the pontoon, our other wardens get back in position for the next wreck. Moments later, this raft looks like an accident just waiting to happen. Our wardens are back in action.
Let's grab the girl. She's hurting.
Wardens Anderson and Hawkalock get to the people first, so Lukey and Fagon go for the raft and other trash.
Just get the paddles. If you can. All right, he's gonna make it ashore. Let's get this boat. He's okay. He's okay. We're not worried about the dog. Those things can swim. You got it, Fagoni? Here's some life jackets. I can probably get these. That looked like, I think it was an inflatable kayak, a two-person one. There was a man and a woman in there, and they flipped over, of course, on the big raft again, the big rapid, taking a raft that's not really designed for that much water. Flipped over, the woman had a cast on her arm, and it didn't look like she could swim real well. She was fairly panicky, and the water's so cold it'll just shock the heck out of you as soon as you fall in. Luckily, our other fish and game unit, our other boat was right there, and they just plucked her out. Looks like they just dropped her off the shore, right by their boat. We'll have to get their life jacket to them at some point, but it's still going on. Wow.
Hey, the day's been filled with excitement, but this boat just may take the cake.
They're done. That's an aluminum boat. They're done. There they go. They're not going to get that boat off either. No way. Get your net, Derek. This is mostly going to be a net job.
Hawkalock and Anderson move in to help these
There you go.
boats, while Lukey and Fagon go after all the contents of the cooler.
Mother load here.
Luckily, no one was injured. The boaters were transported to shore, and the Wardens did make a recovery on the boat.
You know, I was actually pretty impressed for a little while there when they went down those first rapids. But those boats get so full of water and unstable. A boat like that has zero business being on the river like that, but that doesn't seem to stop people, so who knows?
Next week on Wardens.
This is a 300 Weatherby, but it's in a brass casing instead of a silver casing.
Do you realize that that is what we call the big F? Big felony?
Find us on Facebook.
It's a family event. It is. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, supposed to be.
You guys get a load of the
Wait, okay, 1, 2, 3!
Yeah, you bet. You're in business.
Yeah.